What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This your girl Lady Nika, back in with a review for the Black Ink Crew. This is going to be season 3 episode 2. Before I jump into my review, I just want to take a moment to say thank you to all of my subscribers and friends out there, my extended family who did, have very encouraging words for me and prayers for me yesterday, as I guess I kind of had a little breakdown of some sorts, with the lupus. But not as swole today, so I was able to watch these shows, and I'm going to do this review for you. Alright, we're going to start back off where we was last week when old shit was going to the before the judge. And y'all, he got sentenced to 1 day of community service and $120. Where the hell they do that at? Child, I remember when I got my damn, let me get y'all in my business. Anyway, where they do that at? VH1 must have paid a couple coins for him to be able to get out like that, because I'm not understanding. A convicted felon, already on probation, already under a bond. Child, whatever. Anyway, y'all, we see, next we see Anya. Anya look like she about to pop, y'all. But she crazy, too. Y'all see a little crazy. Sorry, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. I done left my damn drink. I'll be right back. Hold on. This don't make no damn sense. Alright. Well, y'all get to thinking crazy. This is my drink. Today, Monday. I found out a couple hours ago it was Monday. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all, but y'all know my lips get parched doing these reviews, honey. And I be needing a little something to just quench those thirst buds and shit. So, please excuse a bitch for just walking off set like that. But I'm back now. Alright, where was we? Okay, we back with Anya. Now, Anya's upset because, when old shit ass went to jail, he called Donna and he didn't call her. Now, I don't know how she worked there. I know that it's supposed to be that first phone call free, and if she got a phone, you would think he called her, but he called the roommate. And that's how that shit gonna get started, y'all. I'm telling you. He fucking that girl. Because why else would you got a woman. You able to pay your rent. I know you getting coin from being on this show. Then you're a tattoo artist. So, in the apartment that you living in, bitch, it don't look like it's that goddamn expensive. So, you really don't need a roommate. What you needed was a pussy mate. Somebody to play with, I guess. Okay. But she, she upset because she worried about whether or not he's going to get things together in his mind. And, or is he going to start taking things more seriously. And basically, all I can say is, girl, you ain't see the writing on the motherfucking wall. Okay, whatever. Next, we have Kwani and Duchess meeting up. Now, they supposed to be cool now and everything. But you remember back at the wedding in Jamaica, it wasn't cool. But they cool now. And, they meeting up to have a little conversation. And I guess girl catch-up time. Because, remember, Kwani has been in Florida with her people for allegedly the last month or whatever. And once Kwani get there, she lets Duchess know that she invited Sassy. Now, Duchess don't really care for Sassy, and Sassy don't really care for Duchess, but I guess these hoes gonna try to forge a friendship, but what the fuck ever. Anyway, Kwani get to telling Duchess, about how she feels like she has no identity. She's more than just a wife. Well, okay, see, let me talk to you a minute. First and foremost, girl, you should have already established or be in the process of establishing who it is that you want to become long before the baby came along and before the damn marriage happened, okay? If you didn't want to be known as just his wife, then maybe you should have took care of all this shit at first and then married him if that was what your intention was going to be and have a baby by him. So, you know, fuck her. With that part. Then we see Sassy show up. Well, now, right before Sassy come, after she tell Duchess all this bullshit, you know, about how she feel like she need to find herself and whatnot. Duchess asked her, do you want to come to Paris? I've been offered the opportunity to go, you know, expand my brand and, you know, get into the international market. And I think it would be good for you to come along, you know, just to give you a little time, which I don't understand how much more time this bitch need, because, bitch, you been gone a month from your husband. Either you going to be with that man or you ain't going to be with this man. And you knew what the fuck you was getting when you got it. So that shit there, whatever. Next comes Sassy. Sassy come in there, and you know it's tension. You could tell that, you know, it's still some tension between her and Duchess. But you know, Kwani lets on to her that Duchess just invited her to come to Paris. So that make her, you know, Sassy just basically started. Y'all excuse me, I did wash my hair today, and I'm going through it again. But in a damn way, she says, Sassy like she just basically was gonna push her way in on the trip, because bitch, the first time when you asked the girl and she just was looking at you, then you catch the hint. Now I like you, girl, but you kind of ain't no way in hell if I don't want you with me, bitch, you ain't going with me, and that's just the bottom line. But whatever, shit, that's what they, you know. I guess Sassy going, child. I kind of wonder a little bit, do Duchess not want her to go because she sees Sassy as potential competition as far as modeling? I don't know. That's just some shit that I was thinking about when I was on Twitter tonight talking with the peoples and shit. Alrighty. Next, this dude Sherrod comes in and he's talking to Caesar and the crew shit about, you know, how he started his shoe line, and you know, he let something. He said he had did he say 800 or 300 pairs of sneakers? I don't know, but anyway, Sky said some shit about she like Converse, and he just let her know that was, you know, we don't do them, boo. And girl, ain't nothing wrong with no Converse. Back in the day when I was really being athletic back in my day, child, I used to put me some Converse on too. So, you know, fuck him trying to. I feel like he ain't had to go that far. He could have just said we don't market, you know, Converse, but the bitch wanted to try to be cute with his big bloated ass. Next we see some chick named Brazil. I don't know, child. Some bullshit like that. But this bitch coming there because she won't get her tattoo on her cooch. She said that's a sign of empowerment. Well, Duchess gave her ass the damn tattoo. She all happy about the shit, you know. And whatever. Moving right along. Next we get to see Caesar, Duchess. I think Teddy was in there with his tight clothes wearing ass, and Walter. I think all of them were in there talking about, well, they were actually doing like a celebratory last drink in there, even though they had the party last week. I tell them, motherfuckers, they don't do nothing but fuck, do tattoos, and drink. But in a damn way, they in there having a celebration because, you know, they finna do some renovations to Black Ink tattoo shop, and they start off the little groundbreaking by throwing dumbbells in the wall. Child. Next we move on to a scene where Puma and Oh Shit are talking, and Oh Shit lets on that his first baby mama Kathy, who he has the, I think, 8-year-old son Achilles by, well, apparently they don't get along too well, okay? So the way they've been, you know, the way he's been able to, I guess, have some communication with his son is because his parents and his family members do the talking for him. He don't really talk to her because they don't get along for some reason. Well, anyway, during this conversation, he lets on that he did a home DNA test and it said it ain't his child. See, that's the kind of shit I be talking about right there. That's what make women who really do have these baby daddy issues, and it's legit, that's what makes it kind of bad for them, because of bitches like that. Now, ho, if you know you've been sleeping with 5 and 6 different damn men, how you just gonna pinpoint one out when you become pregnant? Child, that's that bullshit, I'm telling you. Okay, next thing we see is Skyman Bobby, who had been in jail for the last month for driving under suspension, he gets out, and we see them meet up, and she eventually takes him to a hotel suite that she's reserved for them, and child, she started, fresh dick, child, fresh dick. That's all I can say. Fresh dick, child. I guess that shit, that's a bitch motherfucking fantasy. A nigga fresh out of jail, fresh dick. But then again, he do a 30 days. But anyway, they have this scene in the hotel where, they're eating chocolate covered strawberries. Of course, you know what that was to imply when they put that camera on that girl's face while she was eating that damn strawberry. VH1, y'all ain't shit. But I ain't mad at you, girl. I ain't mad at you. Bring it, bitch. Bring it. Anyway, they had a little moment in the hotel room, and it leads to the tub, and, they do them or whatever. Next, we go to a dinner where Caesar has invited Duchess to dinner. Now, y'all, I think they care about each other, but for some reason, they not really good together. I don't know if it's that she wants more than what he wants, or it's a situation where he just a hoe, because he cheated on her and shit. But anyway, he said he missed the friendship, and he's there asking her how she been doing and all of that shit. And my question is, if y'all work together, don't you know what's going on with her? Because she lets on that during the dinner that she has a photo shoot coming up in Paris. And he's like, well, let me know, because as your boss, I want to be able to schedule. Seemed like to me, if they work together and that's your boss, he would already known about, girl, whatever. Anyway, they just sit there and reminisce. You could tell that it's still a big attraction to the two of them. But they didn't do shit. They just enjoyed the dinner. And, shit, moving on to some more shit. Let me make sure I ain't leave nothing out, because I want to give y'all her full review. I told y'all they was in there flirting with each other at the dinner and all of that there. And they have a nice friendly kiss, and that's it for them on this scene. Okay, here we go. Now, here's the moment. We see, oh shit, meet up with Kathy. He calls her from outside the apartment complex. She comes down. He done brought the little child Achilles some stuff. Well, old girl get to popping off about how she doesn't really been asking him for no money. I also heard some about he had told her at one time he was going to give her $4,000 and not deal with her child no more. So he was like, you know what, I'll come get him the week. Well, actually, the first thing he did was, because she brought the money issue up, he just threw some money at her. Well, bitch wasn't too proud to be, because that hoe picked that shit up. And I would have too. Get them coins, girl. Get them coins off that ground like that. They ain't no bag on that ground. But anyway, they start having it, they get into it, they arguing and stuff, and he's walking off. He's not even mentioning the DNA test or nothing. He finna walk off from this bitch because they don't get along, and he know how it can turn, right? Well, she calls him, either she sent some shout out about at least she not leaving babies everywhere, and I think she called him a fraud. Well, that sent him over the edge. He came back and he let her ass know, girl, you fucking everybody. Our son is not even our son. And apparently, y'all, that was the truth, because the bitch put her shades on and she ain't really have too much more to say about this. She kind of left that shit where it was, because he was letting her know, yeah, bitch, I did a DNA, and I know this is not my kid, but, so don't try to talk no fake fraudulent shit to me. Now, y'all, let me explain something about this to y'all, from my perspective. Oh, shit, first of all, he need to get his shit together. He around here, he got, even if that one baby ain't his, y'all still remember the girl, Niecy, that's supposed to have a baby by him? And then we just seen Anya, she had to break up, look like if you just stick a pin in her, she gonna pop it in a minute. He got all of this going on. Meanwhile, he continuously gets into situations with the law, and I don't understand that. That don't sound like, he act like he's a victim. He act like Duchess be doing all the time, because really truly, I'm so sick of Duchess acting like she's a victim. Bitch, you knew what you was getting involved in when you got with C's. What did you think was gonna happen? You was there long enough to see what they did with other girls that they got involved with. So you got involved with him. So accept what went down. You know, now I do think that she's making a smart move by focusing on her career and trying to expand her brand. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But, girl, we all know you're going to be fucking him again for the end of the season. Back to this bitch. Oh, shit. I'm not understanding him. You know what I'm saying? It's like he a little boy that don't want to grow up. Now, I did hear that he said after his mom died, so we know his mother died a few years back, and Kathy, which is supposedly baby mama number one, but really she's not, she was there for him. But some kind of way now, they can't even get along. But he did say that even though he knows that his DNA is not in that child, he's been the father to him for the last 6-7 years, however long, and it didn't matter what the DNA said. He would still be there, but he absolutely hate that Kathy girl now. And that's pretty much was the end of the show right there, you know. They didn't give me a whole lot, y'all. I hope that, you know, this does satisfy you. I apologize if it's not as entertaining as maybe some of my other ones, but it really was kind of a dead show. And child, I was through with them bitches when they said $120 and motherfucking 1 day of probation. I mean, community service. Are you fucking kidding me? And this nigga had some cocaine, y'all. I ain't get out of my business. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.